So yes, compensation plan, binary basics. Obviously, there's you. You have a left, yes, a left team, a left leg, or a right team, excuse me, you have a left team and a right team. Okay. Very, very, very simplistic. One thing about our binary you need to remember as a brand new nutritionist or existing, okay, you must have enrolled a nutritionist on your left leg and your right leg. That is how you ignite and open up the opportunity to earn within the binary. So, say you've been in this business for quite some time, but you're starting to enroll a nutritionist. You must back up one little thing there, if you don't mind, Craig. You must have a left nutritionist and a right nutritionist. And then from there, you can start picking on where you are going to place. Okay. So, go ahead to the next, please. All right. So as you see, what's incredible with this is there's you, then you're starting to place personally enrolled members on your binary. Now remember, these are nutritionists, okay? Your customers, the volume is inputted, excuse me, into your weaker leg for payout, but you don't see those within your binary, all right? So all of these examples right here, these are nutritionists, all right? And right here, guess what? You're starting to place on the outside legs. Place, 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 place. From here, you're going to have one leg that's going to create more volume because guess what happens? Others are going to start placing as well on the outside legs. Okay, so this is what we call a strong leg or a pay leg, whatever you would like to say there. But essentially, you have a strong team and you have another team that you are building. Okay, so what is incredible? Yes, you will have spillover from above. The biggest thing here is that you are teaching your nutritionists as they enroll that they place on the outside legs. Okay, outside. What that does is it creates spillover from above, and everybody is starting to get this volume. All right. This then leaves your nutritionists to build those inside legs. Yes, right there. So leave your inside leg for your nutritionist to build. And if there's anything that you can really teach within your organization and with your team is to build on those outside legs, have them take care of the inside. And from there, you're going to start create incredible volume within your team. So before I go further, Kevin, what would you like to add? Uh-oh, he may have froze. Okay, no worries. He'll come back. I know he will come back. So why don't we go now to the next slide, please. What's incredible, and Craig did speak to this, is that we have weekly payouts within the binary, right? Obviously, you're paid monthly in the unit level, and that's paid out on the 10th of the following month once the month closes. But the binary, this is where you get weekly payout, okay? Our regular weekly commissions period is from Thursday, 12:01 a.m. Pacific Standard Time to Wednesday, 11:59 Pacific Standard Time, okay? So mind shift there. My business week starts on Thursday, okay? I work really extremely hard all the way up to Wednesday, and then guess what? I'm paid 7 business days later, which means the following Friday, for what I did that past week, okay? So this is where the upfront bonuses are extremely high. This is where you can start doubling your paychecks. You may just be used to your unilevel paycheck, but guess what? This is how you not only double, triple your unilevel bonuses is through your weekly payouts, okay? Also, keep in mind that this is where you are also paid out on your starter pack bonuses, your team rewards, and your team rewards check match, okay? And always when you first start, like Vijaya, she only has a binary right now. She's only been in the business since May 2nd. She can only earn commissions within the binary. But as her individuals continue to reorder their product, that's where the residual side comes in. So Kevin, I know you popped off for one hot second. You may have missed everything that I have shared, but what would you like to add so far?
Hey, I think I missed a little bit because the good old Wi-Fi here at the hotel said bye-bye. But you hit a lot of it right there. At the beginning, you hit the left and right. You have to do that. And then as you build, that focusing on the outside keeps it simple. So often people are like, oh, and I'm going to inside this and I'm going to outside that. And Keep it simple. If you're building your outsides and you teach your people to build the outsides of their teams, you'll get spillover going. And that's really the critical piece to understand in a binary comp plan. That piece there on the screen right now on the left, whereas you have spillover from above, you're getting the volume on the joins from up above you. You're getting the 300 points, you're getting the 600 points, you're getting the 100 points, you're getting the 800 or 900 points for the top end kits. And that all lands right there. And just because the person above you or below you has used it for themselves, that volume stays in your account. And you just start building on your other outside leg and it will release that volume. The cool thing is the team that you have on the other side. So in this case, the team you're building on the right, all of their volume is going to offset. So you'll have cycling happening in your plan without ever having to drop every single person in yourself. Everyone's volume is helping everyone. And this is happening for them as well. And that's where Brittany's really strong piece about build your outsides can help so much, because it helps your people help the people they brought in and placed. And then the ones they bring in, it helps them as well. It's amazing. And the way it works is nothing short of powerful for being a fast growth person. You can make $2,000 to $4,000 in your first month here just by getting in and building the way that Brittany just described and going all in. And you just keep it up and then help your teams get up. That's why we have that cool promotion this month about creating achievers on your team, because we know that will fire up your volume when you get them building and aren't trying to do it all yourselves. That's about leadership. So I love it. Brittany, I'm going to pass it back to you. You just talked about the power of the first 30 days. How there's so much that can be made of that.
There truly is. And I think the thing is we try to overcomplicate it when in reality, it is so simplistic. Just enroll, place on outside legs, enroll, right, left and right team. But I would just say, again, the binary basics, this is truly where you are paid the bonuses 1, 2, and 3, starter pack bonus, team rewards, and obviously the team rewards check match, which we'll talk to soon. But I would say this, what's incredible between number 1 and number 2, this is what's incredible. As you are starting to build volume on your legs, okay, so right now you get a $50 starter pack bonus when you sell a discovery kit, right? It's right there on the screen for you. You tie that with cycling number 2, guess what? You're earning $95 to $170 per enrollment. Yes, I just said that, okay? So that's why this is so critical and so important, that you're not only pushing the packs, which is so important, right? They need to start with a kit, they need to get swabbed, but you also create the volume, because if you tell anybody, hey, you could earn $95 to $170 per enrollment as you are building this business, who wouldn't want to get started? Okay, so that is so incredibly important. Go ahead, Craig, to that next slide. All right, so let's really jump into the key actions though. And again, we've said this, Kevin hit it, of course, but it really starts with you hitting Achievers Club. What is that? You enroll 3 to 5. Yes, I always up the number. Yes, it's 3 for Achievers Club, but truly, if you are dedicated to your business and you truly want to build this forward, guess what? It's 3 to 5, if not more, personally enrolled members every single month, all right? From there, you help your team members also become part of Achievers Club. Enroll 3 personally enrolled members. That is duplication. That is leadership. If you're really trying to get out of the retail space, I say retail space of hustle, 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 enroll, guess what? You teach your team and your leaders how to also enroll. That's what creates legacy. That's what will create an amazing business for you. But you truly need to, first and foremost, be the leader that goes first, that does it. And then second of all, teach your team how to do so as well. From there, check your volume daily. Log in and see where you're at. What I've seen with leaders that are very, very strong within their binary, they're cycling through their volume so quickly that guess what? Their weak leg becomes their strong, and their strong becomes their weak. And so they need to know where that is at, because if your placement is set up, and again, when you scroll down to your binary and you see your left team and your right team, you will have a placement option. And if it says weak outside, it's going to go weak to whatever leg or team is weak at that moment. So you need to definitely be up to speed with where your volume is at, okay? But check your volume daily, see where you are at so you know where to enroll. Duplicate 3 personal enrolled members with your team. Okay, this is where truly team rewards and check match come into play. This is number 2 and number 3 with on that compensation plan snapshot. And that's, you know, the check match bonus. We didn't even talk about that number 3 or show that, but that truly is the bonus that you get as your personal enrolled members, your nutritionists are sharing, and they're starting to create individuals underneath themselves. Okay, so you get a check match bonus there. And strong leg. Yes, we talked about this. You earn up to $170 per enrollment, and that is obviously through cycling. So it is as low as $50 if you don't have any volume, but the whole point is to start to create volume so you are paid at least $95. And then as you sell through the Premier Pro kits, obviously those are higher cycles and payout as well as far as the starter pack bonus. All right, I always like to give you some goals, give you some action, something to work towards, because just like Vijaya did say, you know, I'm having a hard time signing customers. And I love that. You know, most of the time I hear, I'm having a hard time signing nutritionists. And I say, well, did you offer? Okay. And Vijaya spoke to something very, very critically important. When a customer enrolls and they do share this, obviously they will start working towards their 3 and free, but they're not paid out on that starter pack bonus. Okay. They need to be a nutritionist in order to get that starter pack bonus and earn commissions. All right. And how do we do that? $39.95. Kevin even said it, $3.50 a month is all it is to be a paid nutritionist. All right. Typically, these enrollment, how to get enrolled as a distributor in most companies is several $100s. Ours is $39.95, very inexpensive. We just want you to get in and to share what this incredible product is. So I would say right now, go back to your existing customers, explain to them that they too can share, they can earn bonuses, they can get their product for free. There's so much opportunity. And then from there, I would highly say, and this is from me asking so many of our leaders, just how are you being so successful? Is you really share the pack options, but lean towards that Discovery Premier kit. If you truly want to be a nutritionist within this business, just like Vijaya said, hey, I saw a report of my grandson and I saw my daughter's report, right? And Kim's report, excuse me. But she saw both. She saw the weight management and she saw the wellness report. And if you're truly wanting to share, you have to show people what they get and the option that they have. And that is through the Discovery Premier kit for those wanting to do the business. Of course, it's a $50, upfront savings for $549.95. And also, as you do share that, guess what? You get a $75 starter pack bonus.
I think I'm
all right.
In Santa Barbara now.
Craig. Thank you. Anyways, let's turn this back over to Kevin. If you don't mind, if you have any last things about the binary, the challenge to our customers and our nutritionists, and anything else.
Great job, Brittany. Great job, Brittany. Really appreciate all you had to share there. You know, the number of people joining at the Discovery Premier Kit level just speaks volumes to the value of these kits and the reports that people get. Some people are going with the big one. Others are going, for ones that are a little bit smaller, the $300 pack. I have to say, though, that $39.95 start earning today, super powerful. But my favorite piece of everything you said is join in with your team. You know, that last slide when you said igniting your binary, duplicate 3 PEMs, personally enrolled members, on your team every month. Get your personally enrolled members to get on a call with you once a week. Have them set that same goal. When they're all doing it and they're doing it with their teams, it doesn't have to be a long call. Your volume and your earnings will start to move. It's when you try to do it all yourselves, you struggle. And I loved the quote that Vijaya shared from Sharon Winters, let's do this together. Because at the end of the day, when you get a few like-minded people together, you can go long and you can go strong. And that's what we're looking to have for everyone here at Euphoria Science. That's why health span's important. That's why wealth span is important. This is our message to the world, is take care of yourselves. And that's what we're trying to do with our DNA reporting and our wonderful nutrition and prime products that are DNA specific. Share this with others and reward yourself at the same time. And Brittany gave you some key ways to do it. Get 3 to 5 PEMs each month and get it to duplicate with your team. That's the critical message. And that's the lesson here for today. We will